Good evening. I'm Edward R. Mushroom, and this is the Talks Evening News. Let's get right to it. President Obama today clarified his position once again on Obamacare. He stated, "You must buy the insurance you don't want on my website that doesn't work, or I'll fine you." Also making headlines, after traveling nearly 6,000 light years, ET lands in Phoenix, Arizona at 1 p.m. and finally confirms, once and for all, we are not alone. But the really big story of the day took place at the Starfire Golf Club located in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Katie Clark and Paul Gilman celebrated their marriage of 3 January 2014 by having a wedding celebration brunch. Some guests attending the event had even been overwhelmed by the moment, not able to speak or even remember their name. Roll the tape, Sam.
Hi, who are you? Who are you?
Am I supposed to answer
Get
that?
over there! Yes! Who are you?
My name is Dale Harvey.
And how do you know this? Get over there.
Okay.
Fox News later learned he was simply known as Jaws. Seemed he had been Mr. Gilman's wingman ever since they met at Burleson Air Force Base, and Jaws continued to be his wingman ever since. He had been overwhelmed knowing Katie now assumes those responsibilities. The rest of the guests seemed quite normal and were asked if they had any well wishes for the newlyweds, or perhaps any marital advice they wanted to share, or whatever came into their head at the time. Let's take a peek at some of their comments.
Yeah,
The real Dale Harvey and his wife Bonnie are here.
come together, come
Yeah.
together.
I have known Paul for probably 30 plus years. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we are so happy that Paul is happy now and he's with Katie. This is very exciting for us.
So I hope you guys have a great life together. We're really happy for you.
What would you tell them?
Love, money, sex, companionship.
All in that order?
No, any order you want.
Hi, I'm Alice Deutsch, longtime friend of Paul's, and so happy to meet Katie and wish them the very best of luck.
Good luck, and we wish you the best. We know you're going to have a happy marriage.
Just be good to each other and, try to have fun, try to get along. That's about it.
I'm Dee, and I'm here to celebrate the marriage of Paul and Katie, two very dear friends of mine, and I wish them the very, very best.
He finally found Katie, and I wish them both the happiest and most successful of marriages ever.
The next group of guests were more prone to give marital advice than anything else. Fox News especially liked the Van Kilstock's recommendation for the newlyweds.
Enjoying things together, treasuring each other, and
Just have fun.
I think he's found the perfect woman. Katie's a sweetheart, really like her, and they're going to be very happy, and as long as they enjoy and do things together, they will have a good marriage.
It's great he's married. My wishes, Paul, are good wishes to you, and enjoy life and spend a lot of time together.
She's always right.
And compromise is everything.
And she's always right.
Etc., etc.
More money and more sex and more alcohol makes better love.
Say, Paul, just say yes, dear.
Yes, dear?
And I say happy wife, happy life.
Yes, follow the rules, say yes, and have a grateful heart.
A troubling pattern began to emerge with this next group of guests. Let's see what they said.
I wish him the best, and I hope he can maybe improve his golf game and always say yes to mama.
Known Paul for way too long, and Katie I've known for a short time and really love Katie.
If Paul listens to what Katie tells him to do, he'll be just fine.
You ought to
Listen to Katie.
Yeah, listen. Remember who the boss is, and that's not the male of the species. And then do what the boss says, and things will work out really well.
Yeah.
Listen to Katie. Katie is wonderful.
But on a brighter side, the world-famous Blockettes flew in from Hollywood to make a special appearance and sing their smash hit, The Wedding Song. Take it away, ladies.
This is your wedding song. It isn't very long.
Wow, weren't they fabulous? Several guests were then able to pull themselves together and toast the newlywed.
We want to wish you the very, very best that life has to offer. And I want to thank you for being in my life.
I wish them the best and a long 43 years from now. That'd be great.
Just wishing you lots of love and happiness.
The wedding cake was then sliced up by the newlyweds. It was at this time Joyce Clark, the mother of the bride, had a message for the groom.
I'm Joyce Clark, Katie's mother. I'd like to tell Paul I have taken care of Katie all these years. Now it's his turn to take over and I'm through.
At this point, the happy couple decided to end their wedding celebration brunch.
We just wanted to thank everybody so much for coming today and sharing in our fun, very happy time of our lives.
We'd like to thank all of you, like I said, for coming out, especially those who we had a bride with free booze and free booze. So that's all I got to say.
Well, there you have it. A very successful wedding celebration brunch where a good time was had by all. And although it certainly may appear that way on the surface, this reporter was troubled that the groom did not get a fair shake. Play it again, Sam.
You got it, Bob.
I think he's found the perfect woman.
I really love Katie.
Do what the boss says, and things will work out really well.
Say, Paul, just say yes, dear.
Happy wife, happy life.
She's always right.
And always say yes to Mama.
Listen to Katie.
Listen to Katie.
If Paul listens to what Katie tells him to do, he'll be just fine.
Katie is wonderful.
I just can't take this any longer. And I probably didn't fool anyone anyway. But I'm not really Edward R. Mushroom. No, my name is Jerry, and I'm Paul's partner, business partner. I gotta tell you, I'm tired of hearing how lucky Paul is, and that Katie is so wonderful, and Paul should always listen to her. And while all that may be very true, I've known Paul as a friend, as a co-worker, as a boss, as a business partner, and finally as a guest in his home. And I gotta tell you, let me make sure I get this right. Yes, Paul is intelligent, good-looking, knows a lot about ducks, and I'm sorry, Paul, I can't read your writing. I'll wing it from here. Personally, I think it's Katie who is the real lucky one to find Paul. But I'm willing to concede they are actually both very lucky to find each other, if you'll concede the same. What say ye? Yeah! I can't hear you. Yeah! Well then, let's now look at the Dale and Bonnie Harvey clip one more time.
We are so happy that Paul is happy now and he's with Katie. This is very exciting.
Now that I'm sure I speak for everyone, it is with this same sincerity just expressed by these guests that we are all very happy Katie and Paul found each other. We also wish them the very best for their life experience together. Good night from Tox News.